Okay, welcome to the stream. This is not going to be very long. I was just thinking about Summer. Her birthday is coming up, and it's been what, going on 8 months now that this poor kid has been missing. Um, First, I'm going to say I had decided at one point that I wasn't going to cover Summer anymore. However, um, I've changed my mind about that because for me to stop covering her and to stop keeping her name out there based on drama and creator wars and stuff that really has nothing to do with me or Summer, I feel like I would be doing her a major disservice. She's missing. She is a precious child, and she needs her name and face out there just as much as any other child. And since I tend to stay away from rumors, I try to present only facts, and I absolutely am not involved in any of the channel wars. Hey, I'm just going to keep doing it for Summer. So, all I really wanted to do was just kind of, in light of her being missing for, geez, over 7 months now, and her birthday is coming up, I just wanted to just go back over the facts that we know from law enforcement. So I'm going to quickly go over the TBI newsroom release, the Q&A. Let's do it. June 16, 2021, East Tennessee News. Amber alert for Summer Wells. It was updated on December the 15th of last year. It has been 6 months since, well, now almost 8 months, since 5-year-old Summer Wells was reported missing from her home on Ben Hill Road in Hawkins County. The case remains unsolved and was heavily on all those working to find answers. The investigation remains active and ongoing as TBI agents work alongside the Hawkins County Sheriff's Office and the FBI to determine what happened to Summer. At this time, there is no evidence that she was abducted. However, all avenues continue to be explored, including foul play and the possibility that she wandered off and became lost in the mountainous and rough terrain surrounding her home. We are asking anyone who saw Summer at any time on Tuesday, June 15th, to come forward if they haven't done so already. We appreciate the public's ongoing interest in the case and urge anyone with credible information to call 1 800 TBI FIND. That's 1 800 824 3463. We would also encourage the public to be cautious about donating to private individuals who claim to be working with law enforcement on this case. We've been made aware of several individuals who appear to be using Summer's disappearance for their own personal gain. Update. Previous update from November 10th, 2021. The investigation into the disappearance of 5-year-old Summer Wells remains active and ongoing. The Hawkins County Sheriff's Office and the Tennessee Bureau of Investigations continue to work alongside the FBI to determine what happened to Summer. As this is an ongoing investigation, we are limited to the details we can provide. However, since we aren't able to respond to all individual inquiries, we worked with the Hawkins County Sheriff's Office to compile a list of questions we frequently receive from those who have recently started following the case. Most of the questions have been asked by local media agencies covering the case from the beginning, and have been answered by authorities throughout the investigation. Our number one goal is finding Summer. Please help us, and more importantly, Summer, by only sharing facts about the case. Anyone with credible information is asked to call 800 TBI FIND. That's 800 824 3463. So here's the meat and potatoes. When was Summer last seen? Her mother reports last seeing her on the afternoon of June 15th at their home in the 100 block of Ben Hill Road. In order to preserve the integrity of the investigation, we will not provide additional information regarding the timeline. Please make note of the keywords in that paragraph that she was last seen on the afternoon of June 15th. Have you searched the home and property around the residence? This is another big one because even now, all these months later, people are still making comments like, did they search the bus? Did they search the shed? Did they search the crawl space? So it says yes, more than once, including the basement, the crawl space, all vehicles, outbuildings, barrels, and other items located on the property. Additionally, canine teams specializing in a variety of methods also have been utilized. So that means that they searched the infamous basement, they searched that little crawl space where we heard the puppies or the dogs like to go under. All vehicles, that would be the bus, both of those broke down trucks, Don's truck, Grandis's truck, Candace's Subaru, any other vehicles that they might have on the property that we aren't even aware of. Outbuildings, so that means all the sheds, all the shacks on the property. Barrels, they searched that famous for sale barrel and any other barrels that were on the property, and other items. Other items would include that thing that Candace said that they used to put trash in, or and little generator thing that doesn't work, and whatever other items may be on the property. In other words, the property has been thoroughly searched multiple times by multiple agencies. Have you searched the phones and computers belonging to the Wells family? Yes, working alongside the Hawkins County Sheriff's Office and the FBI, numerous subpoenas and search warrants have been obtained, resulting in any available digital evidence being collected, searched, and documented. This includes social media accounts. So that says any available digital evidence has been collected. So that would be phones, tablets, computers, if they have any type of electronic device that they can communicate on, any social media accounts, whether it's TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, any of that stuff. It's all been subpoenaed and searched. And if I recall correctly, after this FAQ was put in place, they also issued some other. They mentioned issuing some other search warrants um, for electronics communications. There's also word floating around that some YouTubers have been questioned. Have you searched the flower bed? There was not a flower bed. Summer's mother and grandmother stated she was planting flowers with them shortly before she was last seen. The flowers were planted in pots, and yes, the pots were examined. Have you searched waterways in the area? Yes, dive teams were brought in to search bodies of water in the area. We did see on a news video just a few months back where they actually showed the dive teams searching in a waterway. There were like two divers side by side in the particular image that I'm thinking of. Have you conducted aerial searches? Yes, numerous searches from the air have been completed, especially during the first few weeks after someone went missing. Additionally, drones were used to map the area and to pinpoint bodies of water as well as any other points of interest. So they were not just on the ground, it was not just people, it was dogs, it was drones, it was high tech mapping. They have been doing it all. Will additional searches be conducted? Investigators will continue to search points of interest as they are developed, as well as follow up on all tips regarding Summer's whereabouts. Have you reviewed surveillance video? Yes, we have collected surveillance photos and videos from a variety of locations. A variety of locations, I take that to mean residential, commercial, trail cams, deer cams, any kind of cameras or video surveillance that they could come across. I'm going to assume that this statement includes that. Additionally, the entire area was canvassed in an effort to locate any residential cameras that weren't voluntarily reported. So, if they weren't voluntarily reported and they found it, 9 times out of 10, that means they issued a subpoena to get that footage. Please keep in mind that the Beech Creek area of Hawkins County is very rural. with few businesses and no traffic cameras. So all of their cams are going to come from residences and the few businesses that are there, and trail cams, deer cams, stuff like that. Have you questioned the parents? Yes, both have been questioned. Have you questioned the neighbors and searched their properties? Yes. Have you questioned registered sex offenders in the area? Yes. Is there evidence that Summer was abducted? None that we've developed this stage. They did not say that they ruled out an abduction. They said that they have just simply not developed any evidence of that at this stage. Who knows what they developed since this was posted? Is the FBI involved? Yes, they've been involved since the Amber Alert was issued. So the Amber Alert was issued early on the morning of June 16th, the day after Summer went missing. So the FBI has pretty much been on the case since day one. Additionally, in the first week, the FBI Child Abduction Rapid Deployment Team, the CARD team, responded to the area. FBI agents continue to assist the investigation. Why did you release information about a Toyota truck? The infamous red truck. An individual who travels through the area regularly as part of his job stated that he recalls possibly, they underlined possibly, seeing a 1998 to 2000 maroon or red Toyota Tacoma with a full bed ladder rack and white buckets in the truck bed. The individual stated that the truck might have been parked in the area of Beach Creek Road and Ben Hill Road in the late afternoon to early evening on either Monday, June 14th or Tuesday, June 15th. The vehicle was not captured on surveillance cameras. In an effort to cover all bases and identify the driver, the TBI, in agreement with the Hawkins County Sheriff's Office and the FBI, released the vehicle description. Our hope was that the individual might have information that could help the investigation. The driver has not come forward, nor have the hundreds of vehicles reported to us as matching the description panned out. Updated on 11/4/21. So in the previous update, TBI agents continue to work with the Hawkins County Sheriff's Office and the FBI in an effort to determine what happens to Summer Wells. To date, we've received approximately 1,500 tips. Most of those have been the result of misinformation being spread online. In other words, fanciful, wild, and often ridiculous rumors and theories. We do not discuss specifics about evidence gathered in an ongoing investigation. We are doing everything within our power to find Summer. You can view the information we've received since June 15th below and in the following Twitter thread. I'm not going to go to the Twitter. However, if you go to the TBInewsroom.com or if you just search Summer Wells TBI or TBI Summer Wells, it will bring you to this page. You can click on the link. You can also just go straight to Twitter and go to TBI's profile. Updated date 4/21. The investigation into the circumstances leading to the disappearance of 5-year-old Summer Wells remains active and ongoing. Agents and Hawkins County detectives continue to search for 1998 to 2000 maroon or red Toyota Tacoma with a full bed ladder rack and white buckets in the truck bed. As previously mentioned, this stems from information investigators received that the truck matching the description was seen in the area of Beach Creek Road and Bent Hill Road in the late afternoon or early evening on either Monday, June 14th or Tuesday, June 15th. It has been brought to our attention that a photo of the truck, of what the truck may look like, has been circulating on social media along with claims that the vehicle has been located. This is not accurate. Additionally, the photo was not released by law enforcement. We continue to urge the public only to share information from official sources. We are also aware of individuals asking for donations from the public under the pretense that they are assisting law enforcement in the search for Summer Wells. Agents in Hawkins County detectives have not requested investigative assistance from any private citizen. Agents and Hawkins County detectives have not requested investigative assistance from any private citizens. Private citizen, for clarification, refers to anyone who is not law enforcement. If they're not active law enforcement, they're a private citizen. Please just let that soak into your mind. Should we develop new information that could help in locating Summer, we will notify the public immediately. However, please understand that we cannot share specifics about the investigation itself as it is ongoing. No problem, Stacy Price. Summer Wells definitely needs a shot of facts injected into the current situation. Updated 7/8/21 at 1:45 p.m. To date, we have received more than 870 tips in the search for Summer Wells. The investigation remains active and ongoing as TBI agents and detectives with the Hawkins County Sheriff's Office continue to work alongside the FBI in an effort to determine what happened to Summer. Residents who live in the Beach Creek community near Ben Hill Road are urged to contact us with information if they have not done so already. We also ask property owners in that area to call 1-800-TBI-FIND. That's 1-800-824-3463. If they have any surveillance or trail cameras that haven't yet been reported or reviewed by authorities. The smallest detail could prove beneficial to the investigation. And we're almost at the end. Updated 7/1/21, 1:05 p.m. We appreciate your partnership and ongoing interest in the search for Summer Wells. To date, we have vetted 730 tips. None have led to a solid lead. Please call 800-TBI-FIND only to report credible information, not speculation or rumors. Doing so helps us get the most important information as quickly as possible. Updated 6/26. This would have been 11 days after Summer went missing at 4:25 p.m. As we previously mentioned, we have been working around the clock to identify anyone who may have been seen in the area around the time 5-year-old Summer Wells disappeared to determine what they may have seen or heard, no matter how insignificant it may have seemed to them at the time. Every detail is important. In the process of doing this, we received information that a Toyota pickup truck was seen in the area of Beach Creek Road and Ben Hill Road in the afternoon to early evening on either Monday, June 14th or Tuesday, June 15th. The pickup is possibly a 1998 to 2000 maroon or red Toyota Tacoma with a full bed ladder rack along with white buckets in the truck bed. We have been unable to identify the driver of this truck. Due to this, we're asking this driver to contact us at 1-800-TBI-FIND. We would like to speak to you to confirm this information and ask what you may have seen or heard at the time. If you are the driver of this truck, please contact us. We want to stress that this individual is not a suspect, but is a potential witness who may have heard or seen something that may help us in our search for Summer. Okay, 6:15. Just stating that a number of agencies have assisted in the search. 6:22. To include photos of the incident command post and aerial photos. So just basically uh, photos for the public interest so that they can get an idea of what's going on in the search. 6:19. To include photos of the area where Summer Wells went missing. The search efforts and the terrain teams are going through in hopes of finding her. Again, just updating the public on what's going on in the search so they can get a better idea of what's being done. 6:18 to include the latest on the search for Summer Wells and the investigation into the circumstances surrounding her disappearance. So those most likely refer to the press conferences that they were holding on a regular basis in the very beginning of the search. All right. And this looks like the last part here. Okay, and these are going to be the photos. So we are at almost at the end. Thank you for sticking in and hearing the facts about Summer Wells case according to TBI. Hawkins County, the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation continues to work alongside the Hawkins County Sheriff's Office, the Federal Bureau of Investigations, the Tennessee Highway Patrol, and numerous other local and state agencies to locate 5-year-old Summer Moon Utah Wells, who became the subject of a statewide Amber Alert on Wednesday, June 16th. I believe the number I keep hearing referenced in regard to the number of agencies that are assisting in this search is 140. She was reported missing to the Hawkins County Sheriff's Office at approximately 6:30 p.m. on Tuesday, June 15th. Hawkins County investigators immediately began working the case. Shortly after that, an endangered child alert was issued. New information and a growing concern about the well-being of Summer prompted the TBI to issue a statewide Amber Alert less than 12 hours later. I want you to note that here it says that she was reported missing at approximately 6:30 p.m. that Tuesday, June 15th, and we saw uh, further back on this same page, they said that Candace reported that the last time she had seen Summer was in the afternoon, evening. Let that soak in. Summer has blonde hair, blue eyes, stands 3 feet tall, and weighs approximately 40 pounds. She was reportedly last seen wearing gray pants, a pink shirt, and was possibly barefoot. At this time, the circumstances of Summer's disappearance remain unclear. Should we develop information that she was abducted and have suspect and vehicle specifics to provide, we will share it with the public immediately. As this is an active and ongoing investigation, we cannot share specifics. However, we want to reassure the public that TBI agents and Hawkins County detectives are looking into all possibilities in an effort to determine what happened to the 5-year-old. We are asking residents who live in the area of Ben Hill Road to please check any trail cameras or surveillance cameras they may have for video or photos of Summer. We also encourage residents in that area to check out buildings, sheds, or any other possible space where she could have sought shelter. While law enforcement conducts the investigation, the physical search continues. Numerous local, state, and federal agencies are working together with one goal in mind: finding Summer. Teams have searched approximately 3,000 acres, utilizing all resources available. In addition to air and land searches, ponds and creeks are also being checked. More than 100 agencies have contributed to search efforts. Please only share information from credible sources. Sharing speculation or rumors only makes the process more difficult for law enforcement by increasing the number of non credible tips. Anyone with information is asked to contact the TBI at 800 TBI Find, that's 800 824 3463, or the Hawkins County Sheriff's Office at 423 272 7121. Tips can also be emailed to tips to TBI at tn.gov. And these are the photos that they were referencing, where they updated to add photos of aerial searches and add photos of uh, their staging areas and the areas that they were searching. These are the photos that they were referencing in that. And there is that water search photo that I said that I kind of remembered, where they showed them searching in a waterway near there. I am not going to prolong this live. I really just wanted to get on and to just kind of bring a focus back on Summer. Her birthday is coming up soon. We're coming up on about 7.5 months that she's been missing. This beautiful angel. We don't know what happened to her. We don't know if someone took her, if someone hurt her, or what her situation is. What we do know is that she's out there somewhere, how in whatever condition it may be, she's out there somewhere. and under whatever circumstances, she deserves to be brought home, either so that she can receive the attention, the physical and mental attention that she needs for her healing, or so that she can be laid to rest with all the dignity that a princess deserves. So if you know anything, if you saw something, say something. Call TBI, email them. There is currently a $73,700 reward available for information leading to summer. And let me correct that. I've had this banner wrong this whole time without realizing I had an extra zero in there. Please, if you know anything, if you've heard something that's credible, that possibly has a leg to stand on, please, please, please contact the appropriate law enforcement. Please avoid sharing rumors, ridiculous theories, outlandish theories. Please try to only share facts. Please try to stick to what law enforcement has said. It is so easy to get caught up in the drama, in the he said and she said, and all the different things that are coming out from different sources in this case. Please try to focus on Summer. Let's bring her home. Let's remember her on her 6th birthday. Thank you for watching it live. I really do appreciate it. Check me out tomorrow night. I'll be live. We'll be talking about homeschooling, looking closer at the Wimbush case out of Gwinnett, Georgia. I will also have a special guest panelist who is a longtime homeschooler who will be talking about her experiences, her positive experiences as a homeschooler. She will be talking about laws and requirements in her area and just giving her thoughts and her input on homeschooling from the perspective of someone who has done homeschooling. So that will be tomorrow night at 10:30 right here on this channel. Thank you again for joining me. Please like the stream to help out the algorithm and consider subscribing if you haven't already. Good night.